let's get it going again. Took me about 12 inches to get off the ground at full throttle. Of course, that's not very scale, but it's handy when you need to get it in the air quickly. Get a nice super low and slow here. Just a tiny breeze kicked up. Well, it looks good. And I've went through the museum already today, and it's a lot like what I've seen in the past. But I'll tell you what, if you're into RC and not so much full scale, there is a lot of RC planes in here. Now there's a lot of people that have built WACO planes and donated them. Hi, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here. Today I'm gonna fly my brand new UMX WACO, and I'm at the WACO Museum Airfield, and there's also an RC club here called the Barnstormers. I wanted to point out this museum's open year-round here in Troy, Ohio, and you guys should check it out. There's a lot of beautiful airplanes. Let's get this thing in the air. All right, guys, I'm right here in front of the hangars for WACO planes and the museum, and you can see the shelter house that Barnstormers use over there just off of the official runway for WACO. Let's get this thing in the air, see how it does. Throttle cut off. Flying on the 3S 300 milliamp hour battery, and oh my goodness, there's like no wind here today, guys. And so this thing is just putting and gliding through the air. Just amazing. We do have some snow on the ground. It was snowing all morning, and it cleared up just in time. Boy, this thing, I absolutely love biplanes, and the WACO is beautiful. This yellow one is the same one that the museum does their rides with, and I'm sure they don't do anything aerobatic during the rides, but just being able to get up and ride in one of these historic airplanes is just amazing. Right now they have the cowling off of the WACO to do their annual, and they're doing a little bit of work on the engine. I'm sure it's going to be ready for next season. I do have just a tiny bit of climb going on, so I am pushing down on the stick a little bit, but I do have the battery all the way forward. So this thing, man, it is on rails. We'll give it a little bit of down trim and see if it cleans it up. There we go. Let's see what that looks like. So just a little bit of up. This thing is doing good. This takeoff and landing, I expect to be super easy. These little UMX planes are just incredible. This one in this bright yellow, so easy to see. The white one, I don't know. It's probably good, and the only reason, usually in the bigger airplanes I prefer not to be white, but with it being a UMX, you fly them in super close, and so, well, there's a nice knife edge. Let's take it up and tail over. A little bit of a flop there. Getting a little bit more daring as the flight goes on. Let me line up a landing. I got to make sure I don't get into this snow because I got a feeling it's too much for these little wheels. Oh, look at that. Super easy. So my timer says 3 minutes 6 seconds. So man, I had a blast flying this WACO here at the museum and airfield. Unfortunately, the video stopped at some point. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the flight, and big thanks to the Lord for a beautiful day to get out here. We just got a light mist, but other than that, no wind. And man, the WACO just performed amazing. I will have it linked in the description box as always. And I appreciate all your guys' support with the likes, comments, and share the video. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Until next time, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here.